Yeah, it took a little while, to get acclimated to, them starting Jonas on Russ and just assigning a player to just mug Nicola all over the court. But I think as the game went along, we did a better and better job. But here's the thing: I really don't care how they guard us. I really don't. They shot 62% in the first quarter, by far our worst quarter. Quarters 2, 3, and 4, I thought our defense was great. So how they guard Nicola should have no impact on our defense, and it did tonight. We allowed our offensive struggles in quarter one to allow them to score 42 points and shoot 62%. That can't be, especially with 20 games to go. There are going to be nights where our offense is not humming at the highest level. And what I loved about tonight, I thought tonight was a hell of a win. What I loved about tonight was the defense. I mean, to hold that team second half to 39%, fourth quarter 30%, and they really hurt us in the paint in the first half. They only had 12 in the second half. So as I was walking off the court tonight, somebody said, "We'll take it." You're damn right we'll take it. I don't think anybody in this room realizes how hard it is to win a game against a team that has won 4 in a row. So for all the people out there that are saying, "Yeah, we'll take it. It wasn't pretty," it's a win. Okay, let's not get carried away. It's a good win against a team that's playing well.
Michael, what did you see from Westbrook in the fourth quarter? He looked like he provided a huge spark, 12 points, nearly half his points coming in that last frame.
Yeah, I mean Russ was outstanding. 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Had a huge impact throughout, and obviously knocked down a big three in the corner. Made some really big defensive plays. I thought Zeke Naji tonight was outstanding. Obviously, it was great to have Peyton Watson back. But I felt there were a couple of really important runs when Nicole was off the floor, that Zeke was on the floor, and that group defended and was able to kind of get us back in the game. So Russ was outstanding. I thought Zeke off the bench was incredible. Jamal, obviously, 15 free throw attempts, knocking down 14, and 8 assists, no turnovers, which is a great number. And I was just proud of Nicola for just kind of keeping his composure throughout. That's really hard in a game like that, and he gets you 22, 15, and 6. So a good win. We know that we'll have to be better moving forward, but we'll take it, and we'll get ready for Phoenix in a couple of days.
You mentioned Jokic was mugged. When it's smaller guys or non-centers fronting him, do you feel like maybe the level of physicality allowed is different at times in the modern NBA when it's kind of smaller guys?
Next question.
You and
I appreciate the question. I really do. No, I know you're not. I just, because there's so many things that I want to say. And if you guys want to start a GoFundMe, I will say what I want to say. But I don't think that's going to happen in here. So, especially from Hastings. He still got his Holy Communion money.
I'll throw in the first $20. That's all I gotta say. But you and us and everybody praises Joker's heavyweight. Talk a little bit about his durability and his toughness. Average 36 minutes a game throughout this season, and then 38 tonight when it looked like he wasn't at 100%.
Yeah, and he's not at 100%, to your point, kids. I mean, the guy is incredible. Availability is one of the most important stats in this business, and his availability is just, amongst the greatest players to ever play this game. His availability is through the roof, as we all know, and have come to love and appreciate. And for him to go out there and play 38 minutes and have to, it's not just the minutes that he plays, but think about what he shoulders every night within those minutes. He's the anchor and centerpiece of our defense, which he doesn't get enough credit for. He's a guy that we play through. He's got to score for us. He's got to play make for us. He's got to rebound for us. He's got to make everyone around him better. And we saw examples of it tonight. And I told the guys at halftime, said, fellas, get used to this. We're going to see this for the next 20 games. The teams are not guarding anybody not named number 15, Nikola Jokic. So you can take it personal. You can feel it's going to happen. How do we react to that? But, I mean, you can't say enough great things about Nikola's durability, his conditioning, to play the number of minutes that he plays every night, and to be the center of attention in all things that happen on the floor. It's just truly incredible. And as I've said countless times, just so thankful that Nikola Jokic is a Denver Nugget, and we all appreciate everything he does for us each and every day.
You said your emphasis on the defense and that the defense was great in the second half tonight. they're running the strategy, it seems like the answers kind of just run more pick and roll. Is there value in you guys trying to figure out how to not have to rely on that, to run your basically the rest of your offense in the post and this kind of thing, to work through it rather than just go to the counter?
Yeah, I mean, we know we're going to see this again, so we just have to be able to, number one for me, Matt, I said, fellas, if they score 42 points in a quarter and shoot 62, we're dead because that means we're not running. We're not attacking the paint. I mean, again, those two numbers, we have led the league in the whole year. And tonight we had 56 in the paint. We only had 13, but we had 26 on the glass. And I think a lot of those came in the second half. And then, yes, we can go to trying to post them up, which we tried to do in the second half. They front. Do we have the proper spacing for a high-low? Swing the ball back, work that triangle. In pick and rolls, they're switching, and now they're fronting them at the nail. So, obviously, this is something that we're going to have to continue to work on ad nauseum moving forward, because this is going to be something we're going to continue to see. And but, again, for me, the most important thing is if you want to exploit that coverage, get stops. It's really hard to implement that when we're taking the ball out of the net and they're setting their defense possession after possession like they were able to early in that game.
Coach, I want to ask you again about Zeke Naji. He has had struggles in the past playing the backup five. You go with him tonight, backup five in the minutes with backup players. What does he continue to prove to you over the course of this stretch, and things that he's continuing to learn and continuing to get better at?
Yeah, I mean, it speaks to that. He continues to stay ready, and I see the confidence in which he's playing. That's one thing that is like palpable. You can feel and see the confidence. He's making a defensive play and he's talking like he's emotional. He's into it. And Zeke is usually a mild-mannered guy, right? Quiet, goes out. But when I see a guy out there who's not only stayed ready but playing with the confidence and how effective he's been, being vocal, shown his emotion, I love that. Because he's put so much time and work into it, and now this opportunity has been given to him, and he's taken full advantage of it. So, as I told Zeke after the game, I'm so happy for him. I'm so proud of him, and he had a lot to do with that win tonight in the 19 minutes that he played.
Thank you, Coach.
Zeke.